Hey, So Loves, it's Kimberly with Celestial Juju, and we're going to talk about this voyage of Mars in Cancer. I brought it up in the weekly one, and I gave you what your theme was that for each sign. But today, I'm going to go into a deep dive of this energy because we're going to have this for a while, and guess who has their Mars in Cancer? Yours truly. If anybody can tell embody this energy, if anybody can tell you how to embody this energy, it's me. I've been living with it for 63 years now. And also, I will be in a Mars return. You have a Mars return just like you have a solar return. It's an every 2 year thing. So I will be in that during this transit time period, and I'm going to start doing some classes again because people are requesting that. So I will let you all know all about that too. So that's what we got going on. So it is definitely a sacred time period, and don't believe all the crap that other people say about um, Mars and Cancer, because I bought into it for a long time till I did my own journey with Mars, and Mars told me exactly what he does in my Cancer, and the he is the spiritual warrior, and it's about the passion of that, and it's in my ninth house too, so that's all about higher learning. So it gives me the passion to go for the higher learning and to try to understand everything about the universe, and take that out to others. And that energy also can be, the one that fights for the underdog, the one that's underwater, and the one that fights for that. And I definitely do that. I definitely defend the topics of the underdog. So we're going to dive into this energy. So I'll do what it is for the collective, what this transit is. It's going to be in a retrograde too during this time period. And then we'll do each sign, and I will do an energy transmission. So here we go with the energy. September the 4th is when Mars will transit into Mars. It marks the beginning of a significant period of focus on home, family, emotional security. As Mars, the planet of action, enters the nurturing sign of Cancer, Mars in Cancer is unique and complex transit because it blends the fiery, assertive energy of Mars with the sensitive and protective nature of Cancer. So let's dive into this meaning for us over the next coming months. I'm going to go over the key dates and the overview of that. So on September the 4th, Mars will enter into Cancer, and it will remain there till November the the 3rd, and then it's going to do a little it's going to seesaw back and forth between Cancer and Leo during this time period, but it's a 5 month in and out journey that we have with this. So typically Mars spends about 2 months in each sign. However, due to this coming retrograde cycle, Mars will stay in Cancer much longer, influence these areas of your life until April 2025. So this extended stay in Cancer will emphasize themes related to home, family, and emotional security and personal foundations. After leaving Cancer in early November, Mars will move into Leo, where it will station retrograde, and eventually return to Cancer on January the 6th, 2025. And then Mars will remain in Cancer until April 18th, 2025, making this transit a prolonged period of emotional introspective and focus on your inner world. So understanding this energy All of the Mars in Cancer, it represents our drive. Mars represents our drive. It's our action. It's our instinct to assert, protect, and pursue our desires. It's a warrior planet that propels us to go after what we want and defend our boundaries and make a decisive action. However, when Mars enters Cancer, the sun, fueled by the moon, the energy becomes more emotionally driven and less direct. Cancer is a cardinal water sign, which means it's about initiation, emotional action, and Cancer's ruling planet is the moon. And it's changeable, it's fast moving, it's reflecting the fluid and the fluctuating energy of this sign. It can result in highs and lows of our energy levels, where motivation and drive can vary from one day to the next. And Mars in Cancer requires us to be mindful of these changes, to listen to our bodies. And if you feel energized, it's a great time to take action. If you're feeling drained, then it's time to rest and recoup. That's essential. Go sit out in the moonlight. So, emotional motivation and protective instincts. With Mars in Cancer, our actions are motivated by our emotional needs and desires. This transit will push us to focus inward, directing our energy towards home, family, and personal security. You may feel a strong desire to protect and nurture your home environment, leading to actions like um, redoing your house, or improving your living space, addressing some long standing family issues, or deepening your emotional connections with your loved ones. There could be increased focus on family dynamics, real estate matters, or anything that contributes to your sense of safety and comfort. Mars in Cancer can amplify protective instincts, particularly towards those who are vulnerable, such as children, the elderly, or anyone that's in need of care. This transit supports activities where you can advocate for others, engage in caregiving, or take a stand for causes that you feel emotionally connected to. It's a powerful time for defending what you love and care about, whether it's family, home, or broader social causes. The challenges and opportunities, home and family. So it expects significant focus on your home and family matters. This transit might prompt you to address unresolved issues within your family. Um, you may even move somewhere different to a place that feels more emotionally secure and nurturing. So, real estate transactions, home improvements, family discussions are likely to take center stage. Be mindful of the retrograde shadow periods, as they indicate themes may need to be revisited later on. And this period is about refining, reassessing, and realigning your approach to these areas of life. So, dealing with emotional passions and the retrograde insight. So, during this transit, you may notice more fluctuations in your emotions, with moments of heightened sensitivities and of others' emotional withdrawal. It's essential to channel these emotions, passions, productivity, and perhaps through activities that soothe your soul, like swimming, yoga, spending time near water, which aligns with the Cancer's elemental nature. When Mars goes retrograde later in the year, from December the 6th to February the 23rd, 2025. It will move from Leo back into Cancer, and this retrograde period is a time for deep reflection on what makes you feel secure and what your needs are to change in your home life or your personal relationships, that you may need to revisit issues related to your living situation or your family dynamics and taking a different approach to resolving them. So, with Mars in Cancer, from this time period of the seesaw back and forth from September to April 25th, it's a time to focus on your emotional foundation, protect what matters most to you, and navigate the emotional highs and lows with grace, self awareness, and it's an opportunity to strengthen the roots of your life, whether that's through literal home improvements, emotional healing, or reinforcing family bonds. Remember, Mars in Cancer may not always feel comfortable, but it offers a powerful a chance to defend and nurture what you truly love. And to really go in and reflect this, because we may see some crazy stuff during this time period, that I call crazy, because I think any type of, WAR is crazy. So there could be some volatility with some of that, with the passive aggressive stuff and what goes on with that. So we're ready to move into our all signs. So be the warrior of peace, because that's what Mars in Cancer is. It's the peaceful warrior. It is the one that goes into service, into the mission for the greatest good of humanity. It's like it brings this passion and nurturing energy together, and it doesn't have to be the explosive, passive, aggressive energy. So, before we go into all signs, my public service announcement: like, share, hit the notification bell, make comments, do all those things so the YouTube monkeys will work for me. Go back and watch the ones I did. The one on, I've got a big thing on the Pluto. The Pluto also did Uranus retrograde and the everything, all the stuff that's coming up right now for our time period of healing, and then the upcoming classes that I have. So check into all of that. Okay, I am Kimberly Crow. I am a Western astrologer using Hosan system for this energy analysis. Listen up to your big three. Your rising sign is what you came to rise to be. It's all about your evolutionary path in this DNA skin suit. Your sun, and you got to know your birth time to know it. Your sun is the date that you were born, and it is the sun you shine out, the light that you shine out into the world, what's reflected back to you. It could be your career in your chart, and it could be male authority figures, including your father in your chart. Your moon is your emotional IQ. It's how you want to be nurtured and how you nurture others. And it could be your mother in your chart. So listen to all three of them, because there's people in your life too that affects your life, that their flow in their web. And you're going to feel that during this time period for sure. Okay, here we go. Aries, it's essential to follow Mars through your chart, because it's your chart ruler. Mars is moving into your fourth house, which represents your home, your family, your roots, your foundation, your emotional foundations. The fourth house also covers real estate, property, traditions, your living situation, genealogy, relationships within your family, including generational ties like grandparents. It's everything you build your life upon. With Mars, your chart ruler, moving into that fourth house, we know this concerns your identity and what you're building. The focus for you will be on building your home, your family, and becoming pronounced theme of your life. You may feel strong drive to make substantial changes within your living situation or your environment, such as arranging your home to better suit your needs, and you may even be moving. Family matters could also come to the forefront, emphasizing resolving past issues or conflicts and goals of strengthening your family bonds. This may involve dealing with issues related to parents or ancestry. This transit encourages you to make decisive action to move forward and to create a secure, nurturing space for yourself. With the upcoming retrograde suggests that changes initiated may require revisiting, rethinking, revising, or redoing. You may need to reset your approach to your family dynamics and uncover some hidden tensions that need to be addressed. The energy of Mars can bring about emotional volatility. Remember, Mars is the planet of action. It cuts, it severs. So, these topics will need to be addressed now. Focus on how to move forward constructively, focusing on healing and what it needs to be strengthened in your family foundations. Prepare for the introspection, the personal growth as your home life becomes an area which you will make significant developments for transformation. When Mars shifts into your fourth house, it will begin this extended period of influence, prompting you to take powerful, direct action, address challenges head on. Aries tends to act impulsive first, think later. So be mindful of harnessing Mars' dynamic energy to make constructive changes that strengthen your foundation and confront unresolved issues. Know that whatever you uncover now may need to be revisited later, and that Mars retrograde offers the opportunity to reflect on your actions. So, balance out the Mars energy with mindfulness to ensure your actions align with your true values and long term goals. Taurus. Mars is moving into your third house, which involves siblings, your local environment, writing, journaling, short distance travel, your neighborhood, and daily commutes. The third house is about communication, connecting with others, and acquiring new skills. It is the harmonious aspect in your rising sign, indicating alignment and support. With Mars energizing your third house, your communication style may become more assertive, direct, and forward moving. You may find yourself engaging in lively conversations, discussions, debates, and even arguments. The third house revolves around how you express yourself and communication daily, leading to expressing your ideals with greater conviction. Mars wants to cut through and initiate, making it an excellent time to tackle your writing projects, launch a blog, or engage in community activities where communication is key. Your relationships with siblings or neighbors may require attention during this time period, possibly leading to conflicts that need to be resolved. Mars's influence can create a sense of urgency in your day to day interactions, pushing you to address lingering issues head on instead of sweeping them under the rug. Additionally, short trips or local travel may become more frequent. The retrograde shadow period suggests that these areas will need to have a second look at later. Beware potential misunderstanding or communications, and know that you may need to go back, review, and reflect on how to reinitiate or reestablish some connections. It's important to stay mindful on how you communicate and to avoid being overly aggressive or impulsive in your actions. This transit offers an opportunity to sharpen your communication skills and to learn the value of listening and understanding to others' perspectives. Um, Addressing challenges and how you share your thoughts and ideas could come up for you. It's this period offers opportunity to harness Mars dynamic energy to make constructive changes and strengthen your foundation around communication with your neighbors, your siblings, and your local community. The key is navigating this transit successfully is balancing Mars assertive energy with mindfulness, assuring your actions and words align with your true values and your long-term goals, Taurus. Gemini, Mars is entering your second house, which deals with personal finances, possessions, skill sets, money, cash, property, personal wealth, and your self worth. The second house is about what you need to feel safe and secure financially, emotionally, and spiritually. It covers security values, opinions, talents, and skills. With Mars moving into your second house, there will be a spotlight on your financial situation and personal resources. You may feel a surge of motivation to increase your income, assert your value, worth, and leverage your skill set. This could involve starting a new side hustle, exploring investment opportunities, or seeking a raise at work, all aiming for greater security. It's also time to reassess your spending habits, with Mars pushing you to look at impulsive purchases and avoid risky financial decisions. Mars tends to leap first and ask questions later, which can stir up some issues related to self worth and values, urging you to take a closer look at what truly matters. That retrograde shadow period indicates financial matters initiated may require revision later. Focus on what you're initiating because you'll likely need to revisit and revise these areas. Revise these areas. Use caution to avoid making hasty decisions regarding money and resources. This period offers a chance to build financial security, to reevaluate your relationships with money and values. It's a good time to set clear financial goals, create a budget, and invest in areas aligning with your core values. By doing so, you'll be better prepared to handle financial challenges that may arise later. Okay. So the retrograde will provide a period of time to reflect on your decisions, to assess your alignment with your goals, make necessary adjustments. Mars offers an opportunity to confront unresolved issues related to the money, the spending, and the values. To navigate these transits successfully balances Mars' assertive energy with mindfulness, ensuring actions align to your true core, your true values, and your long term goals, Gemini. Cancer, Mars moving into your first house of self, which governs your physical energy, your self expression, and your identity. The first house is like your business card, your website. It's how you present yourself to the world. Mars entering your first house brings significant boost to your personal energy, drive, and identity, making you feel more assertive, confident, and ready to tackle challenges head on. This period is ideal for initiating personal projects, starting with a new fitness program, asserting independence, or launching a side gig. Mars influence can make you more passionate, independent, and determined to pursue your goals. It can also lead to impatience and conflicts. You can feel your autonomy is threatened, which with that may increase your physical energy. It's a great time for physical activities and sports. The upcoming retrograde suggests anything initiated right now will need to be reevaluated later. It's essential to pace yourself and to avoid the burnout, as Mars can lead to overextension. This transit offers a powerful opportunity for self discovery, personal growth, requiring balance and self awareness to understand personal limits and to confront unresolved issues related to your identity and your self worth. Using that Mars energy to transform these energies areas positively. Be mindful of how you assert yourself in all relationships and communications, as this transit can heighten sensitivities in others' opinions and reactions. With that being in your first house, you're the one that's going to get the shit hit first, okay? When Mars enters your first house, there could be extended focus on feelings, emotions that drive you to take actions. You'll need to consider what you're willing to cut away from your life and how you assert yourself. This period offers the opportunity to harness Mars's energy dynamically, making constructive changes and strengthen your foundations and to assert your true self. To navigate this transit successfully, balance Mars' passion and drive with mindfulness of Cancer, ensuring actions aligned to your true values and your long term goals. Leo, Mars is moving into your 12th house, which is associated with your dreams, your intuitions, solitude, spiritual retreats, meditation, karmic debts. It's the Akashic records. It's your guides. It's the house of all of that stuff. The 12th house also relates to institutions and hospitalization and self renewal. With Mars entering your 12th house, this focus turns inward, promoting a period of deep introspection and spiritual exploring. This transit can bring hidden fears or subconscious patterns to the surface, allowing you to confront and address them head on. You may feel drawn to spend more time in solitude, reflecting on past actions, um, and their impact on your current life. It's an excellent time for spiritual practices like meditation, yoga, emotional healing, journaling, therapy, and counseling. Would be a great time to do past life things. 12th house also governs hidden enemies and self-sabotage. So be cautious of habits that undermine your success. Mars in this house encourages action towards understanding and transforming your inner world. This period offers the opportunity to clear out emotional and psychological baggage, paving the way for a fresh start. When Mars enters your first house, after it retrogrades and goes back and then goes forward, then it'll be in Leo. So it's going to be bouncing back and forth. The goal is to remove what's holding you back and prepare for new growth. Okay. So this energy make constructive changes that strengthen your foundations, confront unresolved issues to navigate this transit successfully. Balance Mars assertive energy with Cancer's mindfulness, ensuring actions align to your true values and your long-term goals. Virgo, Mars is moving into your 11th house, which focuses on social networks, group activities, and long term goals. When Mars moves into your 11th house, your energy to socialize becomes ignited, emphasizing socialization and long term aspirations. This period could increase activity within your networking and your group affiliations. You may feel motivated to take on leadership roles in your community or pursue collective goals with passion and drive. It's a time to focus on your long term dreams and goals. Mars's influence here provides the drive, the determination, and the passion and the desire needed to make significant progress. However, it can also lead to differences of opinions with others, especially within groups and friendships. The retrograde shadow period indicates potential conflicts or challenges within your social networks, and you may need to reassess. Navigating these situations with diplomacy and an open mind is crucial to find compromise. This transit encourages you to reassess connections with others and ensure alignment with your long term goals. Mars energy here provides the necessary drive to make adjustments and strength and important relationships of letting go of what no longer serves you. This is a time to take action, address challenges, and initiate change. The retrograde period will require revisiting these areas to make sustainable adjustments in uh, to make sustainable adjustments. The goal of Mars is to make constructive change to strengthen your foundation and confront unresolved issues within the group dynamics and your personal goals. To navigate this transit successfully, balance Mars, passion, and assertive energy with mindfulness, ensuring actions align to your true values, your long term aspirations, Virgo. Libra. Mars is moving into your 10th house, which governs your career, your public image, authority figures, life goals. The 10th house is the top of your chart where others look up and see you taking responsibility. With Mars navigating this area, you'll feel driven to achieve professional or personal goals, take on new responsibilities, or seek a promotion. Mars here wants to cut away what isn't working, allowing you to showcase leadership skills and assert your authority. The retrograde shadow warns that career actions taken now might need to be reevaluated later. The Mars is impulsive, so there could be a tendency to leap first and think later. There's the opportunity to reassess your life goals to ensure your career path aligns with your true aspirations. Mars energy can help you make necessary adjustments, whether it's doubling down on efforts or pivoting in a new direction. Be mindful of public interactions as Mars heightens your invisibility, making it crucial to maintain professional and integrity. professionalism and integrity. This period offers a powerful time for career advancements, but it also requires careful planning and self-awareness to ensure lasting success. When Mars um, moves back into Cancer, it could trigger a period of acting impulsively and being in the spotlight. Your actions may need to be reconsidered during the retrograde period, and the key to using this Mars energy constructively is to strengthen foundations, confront unresolved issues about career, public life, and reputation. Scorpio, Mars is moving into your ninth house, which revolves around education, beliefs, foreign cultures, legal matters, and publishing. The ninth house is about expanding your horizons physically and mentally, exploring new territories, travel, and higher education, and philosophical or spiritual studies. This is time to challenge your beliefs and broaden your understanding of the world. Mars energy will push you to seek new experiences, wisdom, and knowledge. You might become more involved in legal matters, publishing, or public speaking. The retrograde shadow suggests that plans related to these pursuits may need to be revisited later. Be flexible and open minded. Knowing adjustments will be necessary. This transit encourages bold steps to expand your worldview and pursue goals aligned to your true self. Mars energy helps clarify your path, prompting necessary changes to ensure meaningful and fulfilling pursuits. This period offers an opportunity for personal growth and transformation, requiring a willingness to question assumptions and um, embrace new perspectives. When Mars comes back into Cancer, there'll be a time period to focused on action, addressing challenges, and initiating changes related to ideals, philosophies, and beliefs in legal matters. Be prepared to reconsider, to reevaluate these matters uh, later. Mars's energy requires flexibility, an open mind to evolve and grow, Scorpio. Sagittarius, Mars is moving into your eighth house, which deals with joint finances, shared assets, intimacy, power dynamics, deep psychological transformation. The eighth house is where you invest with others, covering taboo topics and the occult. It brings focus to shared resources, power dynamics, and profound psychological changes. You may deal with the issues related to debt, taxes, or inheritance, or other financial matters involving shared resources. This transit can intensify intimate relationships, pushing you to explore deeper connections and vulnerability. The eighth house is also associated with transformation, rebirth, making this a powerful time to confront fears and to let go of what no longer serves you. The retrograde shadow suggests unresolved issues initiated now may resurface later, requiring careful attention and resolution. Mars energy in this house can be intense, requiring willingness to face darker aspects of life and relationships. Be mindful of managing shared resources, as this period can bring significant financial challenges and growth opportunities. Um, with Mars in your eighth house, it's staying there for extended period of time, bringing up topics of these shared resources and transformation will be on the forefront. Careful consideration and reevaluation may be necessary to feel secure. This period offers you a chance to make constructive change, confront unresolved issues, strengthen foundations, and be flexible, patient, and willing to revisit topics later with others, as Mars assertive energy will guide you into aligning actions with core values and long term goals, Sagittarius. Capricorn, Mars is moving into your seventh house, which deals with relationships, partnerships, legal matters, and public dealings. The seventh house covers contractual relationships, open enemies, exes, forms of partnerships, both personal and professional. Mars entering your seventh house brings focus on your relationships, making you more assertive or confrontational in interactions. Mars energy heightens the desire to address imbalances or conflicts within these relationships. This period may involve taking action to deepen commitments, set healthy boundaries, or resolve unresolved issues, including legal matters or public dealings. Mars presence can also involve negotiation, contracts, or disputes. The retrograde shadow may suggest a need to revisit these areas later, indicating the importance of approaching them with care and consideration. Mars encourages a proactive approach to relationships, requiring mindful assertion to strengthen partnerships and to work through challenges. This period offers growth and transformational opportunities in personal and professional relationships, demanding patience, commitment, fairness, and mutual respect. When Mars in your partnership sector will drive you to take action, address challenges, and initiate changes to ensure safety and emotional well being. This period requires constructive changes to strengthen your foundations, to find common ground of what you do now will be revisited later, making it essential to refine your approach and to ensure alignment with your core values and your long term goals, Capricorn. Aquarius, Mars is moving in to your sixth house, which governs your daily routines, work environment, health, service to others. It's your pet house too. Um, Sixth house focuses on finding balance between home and work, mental, physical, and spiritual health and well being. Mars moving into your sixth house brings a surge of passion and drive to establish routines and to improve physical well being. You might feel motivated to start new exercise routine and change your diet or address lingering health issues. This transit encourages action in your work life, tackling projects, improving your work environment, and taking on new responsibilities. Mars wants to initiate and go after goals, bringing passion and drive to streamline and enhance productivity. However, the retrograde shadow period suggests these areas will require reassessment later, especially if burnout or health challenges arise. It's important to pace yourself and to avoid taking on too much too quickly. Mars's energy can lead to overexertion, but this period offers powerful opportunity to establish healthier routines and improve your overall well-being. It requires balance and self-care and setting priorities. During the retrograde shadow, you will reevaluate these areas, making it necessary adjustments to align actions to your true values, your goals. When Mars moves um, back into Cancer, it marks an extended period of focused on health routines and work, requiring careful consideration to ensure sustainable practices for you, Aquarius. Pisces, Mars is moving into your fifth house, which governs creativity, love, children, self expression. The fifth house also covers hobbies, dating, leisure activities, taking risks. Mars entering your fifth house brings a surge of passion and creativity and desire, heightening your focus of your loved ones, your creative projects, and interactions with children. You might feel inspired to start new artistic endeavors, pursue a romantic relationship, or spend more time enjoying hobbies and leisure activities. Mars energy boosts confidence and encourages you to explore new things, shared talents, and take risk. However, the retrograde shadow suggests that what you start now may require reevaluation later, with potential conflicts or challenges in your creative or your romantic pursuits. Balancing enthusiasm with patience is crucial, as Mars can lead to impulsive action and overexertion. This period requires mindfulness, self awareness, ensuring actions align with your true desires and avoiding external validation through your pursuits. Mars influence helps tap into your creative and potential to maintain authenticity in this period of joyful self expression and personal growth. When Mars moves back in, goes retrograde, then moves back in. So, the key is to navigate this transit successfully, balancing Mars' assertive energy with mindfulness and ensuring alignment with your true values and your long term goals, Pisces. Okay. So, loves, that's the conclusion of our all signs. Now we're going to move into our energy transmission. So, breathing in and bring your awareness into your sacred chamber and feel that connection to it, within it. And we're going to align to our higher self, our God self, and we're going to disconnect from the mind matrix of humanity. Just unplug from it all the wouldas and couldas and shouldas, because your answers are within you. And drop into your sacred chamber, into your awareness triangle, and feel this connection and the flow with the Cancerian moon energy and the Mars as they work in this weave to bring in this energy of passion and nurturing and boundaries and within the sphere of autonomy and what that is for you and the highest purpose of how you serve with that, how you serve your mission and not be the martyr. Because there can be a little bit of martyrism energy that comes with that energy overlay. So, how do you do your mission? How do you serve? So, bring in the connection to that. And I'm seeing a yin yang symbol. So, you hold this. Imagine holding the sphere and feel that, bring the balance into your being, and we're going to drop that energy down into our earth core. Feel the energy of that as your roots go down into the core of Gaia herself. This is the energy of integrity and balance. And feel that alignment of the yin yang. So anytime you get any whacked outness with any of this energy, then just drop into that and balance and come into your own integrity, into the alignment of that. And you will know your passion and you will know your mission. Feel that energy. And then we're going to extend that out into all of humanity, that the balance waves out, trickles out to all sentient beings embodied on this planet and those that aren't. Oh, thank you. May you be blessed with the reflection of your own light. This is Kimberly with Celestial Juju. So like, share, and do all those things that you do to make the YouTube monkeys work for me. And thank you so much for embodying a DNA skin suit and being here in this time we call now.